What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Jeff Porter from the Indie Gamer magazine. Today, I've got just two games I want to talk about. One, pretty popular, has a lot of lore and licensing behind it. The next one is something that seemingly kind of popped out of nowhere. It's been in development for 4 years. It's by a single developer, and it's got a really interesting story. And as a matter of fact, um, so the second game we're going to talk about, I just got a response from the developer. So he's going to do the magazine, and we'll also try to get him on here. I think that'd be really cool. Um, so awesome. So before we get started, of course, need to um, tell you a little bit about Beamable. Beamable is a free to use tool for game developers that easily allows you to add social, commerce, and content management features to your game with low code, drag and drop prefabs that integrate into Unity seamlessly. So head over to beamable.com right now. You can get the free trial going. And it's just a great and awesome tool for game developers, new and veterans. Everybody can benefit from this. So go check out beamable.com. So today I want to start with Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Um, People joke that everything's getting a battle royale now. Is it a joke if it's true? I mean, even Vampire, like the classic RPG Vampire has got a battle royale now. So we're going to take a little look at this. As usual, we're going to start with some screenshots just because I think kind of gives you a better visual of what we're going to talk about. So we're going to jump over here. It looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. The graphics and everything, it's got some cool lighting effects to it and stuff. We get to see a little vampire action there. Some blood effects. I like the setting. Looks like we've got some little bit of special skills going on, guns, biting. That's just a cool shot. Looks like you can get some different movement abilities. There's some sliding and stuff right there. That's now they're just showing off, right? Like it looks cool. It's a cool shot. Looks like this is some in-game footage. More art. So I don't know. It looks like it's interesting. What's I don't know. Okay, so there's a little bit of melee. So from what I remember, and I've just played it recently, so I guess it's pretty recent. Vampire the Masquerade. You start off. You're in like the 16th, 15th century, whatever it is, and you start off as like this guy with a sword and shield, and throughout the game you progress through the ages and stuff, and then you get to the modern age. So with this, it looks like we're kind of. I think it'd be cool to have like different modes. So like, if you're in the ancient age, you can use sword, shield, crossbows. I think that'd be cool, and then like there'd be game modes for now. So I don't know. But Blood Hunt, so it's called Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. That's the only thing I don't like about these games is their titles are obnoxious. I understand Vampire the Masquerade, you gotta have that, but come on, we need Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, Vampire the Masquerade. It's Bloodlines. It's just whatever. That's the only bad part about these games. So Blood Hunt is a thrilling, free-to-play battle royale. So this is free, set in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Use your supernatural powers, weapons, and wit to dominate the night and restore the masquerade. So it's already got nearly 9,000 reviews. They are mixed. This just released last week. It is early access. So as we go down, so what's going on in this? Anyways, a treacherous betrayal has stirred a war amongst vampires who are also targeted for annihilation by a secret society known as the Entity. Use your supernatural powers, weapons, and wit in this third-person battle royale game to dominate the night. So you'll that's all the information you need, I guess. So jump in and feed on potent blood to grow in power. Then hunt using your supernatural abilities and senses. With prog and lockdown, defy gravity and strike from anywhere. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Defy gravity and strike from anywhere in your quest to dominate the night. Choose your clan allegiance to define your playstyle and let your personality shine through as you create the most unique looks for your rivals to remember. Ooh, cosmetics. Uh, form unholy alliances or fight alone away from human eyesight as the hunters become the hunted. Fight to the last drop to become the ultimate vampire and restore order. So, just from that, for the about the game, that's not a lot. So they really want you to just dive in and see what it's all about. I have downloaded it. Um, I have not played it yet. I was kind of nervous too, because I just think that this is it's an odd move. I don't know why. I mean, it's one of the greatest RPGs. Not even in my opinion. I think that's kind of law right now. Vampire the Masquerade is kind of one of the best RPGs put out there. I mean, especially 2000, I think was when it came out. And around that time, you had Baldur's Gate, you had Diablo, which Diablo isn't even roleplay. I don't know why I said that, but Baldur's Gate, and this, and I mean, there was a bunch of good ones around that time. This one really stood out, and Bloodlines was really popular, and now there's the, what is it, Bloodlines 2, basically, that's supposed to be coming out soon. So it's odd for them to go and like flip it around and make a battle royale, especially. I mean, this just feels it's free to play, but like I said, the cosmetics thing. So I feel like this is more of like a cash grab. I don't understand who this is for. Like, is this for battle royale players who think vampires would be cool, or is this for like RPG Vampire the Masquerade players to shoot each other? I don't know. I just it feels weird to me. I think this could have been better as like a maybe like a hunt. I keep comparing things to Hunt, but I think Hunt Showdown has a really good system, and this vampire world I think would fit into that. You get a group of hunters tracking down, trying to kill vampires, or you get a group of vampires hunting down other creatures or other vampires to kill, or you're a group of vampires hunting humans. Like, I feel like that system would work a lot better. I know it's also been drug out. I mean, now kind of like with battle royales, I feel like everything's kind of getting that 4v1 treatment. But I mean, with Hunt, you get the multiple groups going after the same objective. So I don't know, it's a little bit different than the 4v1 aspect of like Dead by Daylight or In Silence or something like that. But I think this could definitely benefit from that kind of gameplay. I feel like a battle royale isn't in, I mean, the mixed. So I don't think I'm the only one who thinks this is a little odd. Um, there are good games, pretty chill, anti-cheat. So I think that's what the newest patch was: anti-cheat strategy and bug fixes. Um, so yeah, this one not good. An excellent game, great game, horribly optimized. Good game, really interesting play styles. So it's very, very mixed is the perfect way to say it. Um, yeah, I love the atmosphere too. Vampires are cool. Different types of vampires actually look distinct, so I guess that's good. So I mean, if you're a fan of battle royales, I'm sure it'd be fun. But it's just odd to me for like a classic RPG system to switch like this for this title and for a free to play game. It just, I don't know, seems like a strange move. But yeah, maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Maybe it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I need to play it. But I wanted to talk about it, especially being such an avid Vampire the Masquerade fan. I saw this and I was like, what? How does that work? So I'm definitely gonna have to give it a try. I think you guys should too. I mean, it looks really good. Obviously, you can tell the difference between like stuff that was art and then stuff that's in game. So this might just be like a cutscene or something. I don't know why they'd have cutscenes. Maybe like an opening cinematic. I don't know, but you can definitely tell the difference between the in-game combat and some of these shots that they have. That might be in-game, maybe with like a float. I don't know, but that just looks like it's for promotion. But I mean, that looks all right. I mean, I don't know why you would take a sword to a gunfight, but you can. But I'm glad that it's back in Prague. I think that's really interesting. I really love the setting, the atmosphere of it. Takes you back to the beginning. Um, that's really all I have to say about Blood Hunt. I just thought I saw that it looked super interesting. I wanted to talk about it. I will have to play it. Maybe we'll have something in the magazine about it. So there's a reason for you to subscribe. Head over www.indiegamermag.com. You can subscribe there for as low as $3 a month to get that digital copy. We have prints starting at $15, and that's in the U.S. Sorry if you're outside the U.S. It's just shipping costs are way too expensive right now. And then we also have a $20 premium where you get game codes, you get a special cover, you get posters and stuff. So keychains, all sorts of little goodies from the developers of games that we cover and stuff. So indiegamermag.com, subscribe for as low as $3, and maybe we'll do a Blood Hunt review in there. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with Blood Hunt. Um, like I said, I'll have to try it. I could be talking out my butt right now. I don't know. Could be fun, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem right. Just doesn't. It's like, what if we had a Knights of the Old Republic Battle Royale? Like that wouldn't feel right. Like that's probably the greatest RPG, and it's like, why would you completely like? We have Battlefront for that, Like that's and it's kind of like it's in the same universe, but it's different. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. For the next game, it is a little interesting. This is the developer who just responded back to me literally before I started streaming. It is called Avalom. Avalom. Ancestral Heroes. It's I think it just came out on Steam. Supposedly it's based on the developer's own book series, which I tried to find. Now I'm finding out that it may not be in English. So I tried. I was looking through a lot of different stuff. I went to their website. I was on their social media. I'll have to ask them about it. Supposedly it's based on their book series. It's kind of a like a Elder Scrolls Two Worlds kind of feeling to its open world RPG single player. That being said, let's take a look at it. It just came out on the 13th. Just heard back from the developer, so that's another thing. Subscribe to the magazine for those exclusive interviews. Um, so same thing. We're gonna jump over here. We're gonna look at some screenshots first, and then we'll kind of go through the features and everything. So coming over here, Avalom. I kept wanting to say Avalon because I mean, yeah. So Avalom, Ancestral Heroes. Here's the character sheet, which is what they put first. Looks a little. I mean, looks like a character sheet, I guess. Got your inventory, stats, skills, level. Looks like evolution points. Looks like you have some building that you can do. Looks like hire workers. If you have the gold to do it, and build your fortress, whatever you can do with the fortress. These shots, I don't know if this is how it looks in game. I can't imagine it does. I feel like maybe this was captured off of some kind of stream or recording because it just has that kind of like blurred, faded look. Like I just feel like this was captured off of something else. Like they did a recording and they're like, oh, I need screenshots, and then they just grabbed some. It just kind of looks. It has that kind of weird, faded, blurred, like mid-frame look. That being said, I mean, it's what are you riding a giant eagle here? That looks cool. Um, this is a cool shot again. It's kind of got that mid-frame blur to it. But I mean, the lighting's good. The models look all right. There's only 5 screenshots here. I guess we could play a little bit of a video. So we'll go over here and we'll check out this one. So the movement looks all right. Kind of look. I wish we could kind of see it better, but you can see something in the background, glowing fire wings and stuff. I wish they had some like combat maybe. This looks better. This looks like it was captured a little bit better. It might be brighter. That's probably why. A little bit lighter. Um, Maybe this is the fortress that you can build. I like that. I do like that. The character sheet where it shows the animated character. Skip ahead here a little bit, see if we can get into some actual gameplay or channeling their inner WoW a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool effect. The other thing too is this is from a solo developer. So here, this kind of gives me a Dark Souls vibe. And I hate saying that now because now everybody wants to be Dark Souls, but this legit feels. This is kind of a cool. I don't even know what you're hitting now. Oh, I guess the blue apparition thing is what you're going after. Yep. Yeah, so this part here, this feels very, very Dark Souls like. Inventory, I think the loot, that looks alright. That's interesting. Epic, legendary, heroic. So you can kind of mouse over, pick where you want to go based on what kind of loot you want. So there's a little bit. So oh, here we go. That's cool. So I'm definitely getting like a Dark Souls and like Two Worlds, kind of a deep cut there. I don't want to say Elder Scrolls. I'm especially the Elder Scrolls I grew up with. I don't want to compare that, but so there's a little bit of a look at the video. Avalom, Ancestral Heroes. So this is based on the book. Set in a huge open world, Avalom Ancestral Heroes presents a rewarding action combat experience. So that's what I was talking about. He based this on his book. I tried looking for it. I tried seeing what was going on. I had a little bit of trouble searching for it. So I will talk to him and see. Maybe we can get some copies to give away. Maybe that would be cool. So he has a Discord. We'll go down here, check out some of these features. So character creation, obviously gender, race, path, profession, basic character creation stuff. A gigantic skill tree on which a player can build different types of characters. That will be cool. Item creation system. So we got some basic crafting. It looks like you'll need runes, and you can create hundreds of special items. Skill system based on dice rolls, which requires success in some tasks in the game. That's interesting. So yeah, I like that. I thought that said fart for a minute. Construction of the fort as an operating base for the improvement of allies and others. That's cool. So you get your own kind of base that you can build up. Multiplayer mode, requiring them to create a dedicated server and call their friends to play together. So that's kind of what I was wondering. It is mostly single player. But it does look like there's going to be a way to play with friends, which is awesome. Setting up a dedicated server is not difficult, especially today. Basically, anybody can do it. You can either run it from your own PC, or a lot of places you can buy a virtual server for like $5 a month. So maybe in the future they'll have their own servers, but as of now, it's just dedicated. And they might even include that in the Steam download. A lot of games, uh, you can run a dedicated server. They'll actually give you uh, the stuff that you need in like a separate download. So like 7 Days to Die, Conan, all those survival games, they'll give you Ark. They give you the dedicated server download right in Steam. So I don't know if this one will as well. And then these two last things. So the difficulty system, end game as a character. Uh, okay, so let's go back a little bit. The reincarnation system, and in parentheses, end game. When the character reaches its peak around 96 points of evolution, it can spend its life and reincarnate again, with improvement of all of its stats, being able to perform up to 10 times this procedure. So up to 10 times you can reincarnate. So level up. So it's basically a prestige, but you're starting over a little bit stronger each time. So that is, I mean, it's nothing new, but it is interesting to put in this kind of RPG world. I wonder if like your fort gets to stay around, or if you kind of have to start over on that as well. And then with that, so then you go into the difficulty system for the end game, and as the character reincarnates, the monster's difficulty system will automatically be assigned. This applies in multiplayer mode, to which everyone involved will be linked. So if you are playing on a dedicated server with friends, and you're playing all day, and you're like, I love this game, I've evolved twice now, and your buddies are still on their first evolution, all those monsters and everything are going to be linked, and they're going to have a hell of a time. So if you're going to play online together, it is best to stay together, group up, play with each other, because if one person goes off and starts leveling all to hell, the entire world, it looks like, is it's all linked, so everything is going to be a lot tougher. This as well, it's mixed at the moment. I think this is one that could go up. Um, Not that Vampire couldn't. I think Vampire will as well. I just think that once this guy, because it's just released 2 days ago, so you gotta give them a little bit of a break. It's one person doing everything. There is partial controller support, so that's cool. Um, Online co-op, LAN co-op, Steam Cloud, achievements, single player. So yeah, like I said, these ones are mixed as well. Um, so some of the people talk about the graphics, how they're fine. Land is not flat and empty. Um, it's not bad at this point. I could use more NPCs. Very fun game so far. Very open world, promising, good tutorial, expansive, ambitious. It's ambitious. It can be a little buggy. So it looks like there's a lot of promise to this game. And this is another one where, that indie price, you get a good price on this. This is for 17.99. So for less than $20. And if you think about that, a typical AAA title that comes out is what, $60 now, 59.99. You could buy 3 of these games and get probably countless more hours out of it. Not that there's anything wrong with AAA titles. I still play some, but since starting the magazine, obviously, these titles have just taken over my life, and I'm having so much more fun because, I mean, you can play so many more for a fraction of the cost. A lot of them have a lot of content. And then even if it's a game that you get to play for a couple of hours and you beat it, but it was $7, it's like that was worth it just for the experience and to tell their story. And I think this one, especially, uh, they're gonna be adding more content all the time. And so like it looks like they were in early access for a while, And even in August 28th, there was a new skill tree system, new paths, new orders. There's a summoning path, so you can use creatures from other planes. Um, Primal path, path of tactics, hunter's path. So they're constantly adding new stuff. So if you're interested in Avalom Ancestral Heroes, it is on Steam right now for only 18 bucks. Go over there, pick it up, give it a try, and then we're going to try. I guess all reviews mostly positive, so it's not mixed. So that's my bad. I thought it was mixed. It's mostly positive. So go check this out. We are going to have the developer, so be sure you subscribe to the magazine to get that exclusive interview and hopefully hear about that book. If we can get a book from him, we'll definitely do like a giveaway or something. I think that'd be really neat. So I think that's going to do it for today's show. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt is free right now. Head over to Steam, give that a try. And then Avalom Ancestral Heroes. Looks really cool. Um, and for only 18 bucks. So that's today's show. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel. Head over to our website and our Patreon. Subscribe to the magazine. You get that every month. 50 pages, reviews, exclusive interviews, game codes, posters if you go physical. A lot of cool stuff. So I think that's going to be it, and we will see you Friday. Take care.